Okay, hello my friends. I come to you today with an unusual, out of sync intro because I kind of forgot to record one when I did the painting part of this video. So I'm doing that right now to say hello. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video. This painting is the same one I think that we were working on last week, but this time we are finishing it off. But I was thinking about like what I wanted specifically to talk about was like this week I had sort of a major perception shift. I realized that within each brush stroke is a whole new universe, and you can fractalize that, shift perspectives and light and color and emotion and everything like that inside of each brush stroke. So like you can, do kind of like approach the painting like this is a developing understanding, but like if I approach the painting like how I usually do to kind of get myself sort of like real emotion out there, and then without worrying too much about technique, and then kind of get in a general idea of what I want to paint and stuff like that, and then take each brush stroke that I've done up to that point, at least in certain areas, and break that down into components of sub brush strokes, and then using smaller and smaller paint brushes you can go smaller and smaller. It's like a fractalization of meaning. Enough about that, let's just paint. Damn, I am like completely out of light pink, which is like my favorite color to use. Bummer. Pretty gross. I've been wearing these exact same clothes for like 3 or 4 days now. I've been very engrossed in painting and stuff like that, and I just don't want to make any decisions, and so I'm just rocking the same thing. That way I don't have to think about it. Strip it down to a very basic outfit, hoodie and shorts, a hat, just go from there. That's a nice light pink that I've made. It's not quite on with the kind of pink I'm shooting for, so we're gonna have to go just a little bit of white in maybe. Where's the white? There it is. It's right here. That's me. Did you get that joke? I wonder if I'm talking too quiet. I mean, I don't think I am right in this moment when I said that, but when I was talking before, I tend to mumble. I don't mean to. I just get really engrossed in what I'm doing, and so then things just kind of go more inwards, But I have to learn to project my voice in these times. Ooh, spooky painter. Okay, I'm gonna put on some music and just focus for a second. So orient myself with where the light's coming from for a second. And our palette's gonna be pink, a little bit of purple, maybe some like dark yellow. So pink's the light one in here. The way that I do it. This frame black. Wow, I didn't expect that one to be still recording. Do we have to stretch the picture too? I was trying to sing along to a cool song and I messed it up, thus thwarting my attempt to seem cool. One of the things that I've been struggling with in terms of that thing that I was describing earlier, not struggling with it. I'm like, is this realization just like, oh hey, you discovered detail, dingus? Or is it something, I think, more than that? I don't know. And I intend to create a new law that allows everyone to wear Assassin's Creed armor at any time of the day, any time of the night. And if someone messes with you, one of those own blades is a perfectly acceptable self-defense form. And that's all I have to say about that. Matt Rife. Take a step back for a second. Make sure that all looks... Oh yeah, that's where we do it to the whole painting. It's like, make sure it looks good on the bottom, right? It's looking good, but it's going to need more. It's going to need darker details. Right now, it kind of just looks like these new layers are like dancing on top, which is good, somewhat. But they need to be woven in. I don't know what dance move that is. Okay. So let's think about it, right? I thought I heard something going on. I think I'm hearing the music that I'm listening to. So yeah, I was saying, let's think about it. Is ink truly what it needs to be finished? I think ink is going to be a very strong weaver in this case. It's going to be very good. It has to be used very sparingly, carefully. Like a dark blue could work. But I kind of like the harshness of the black. And yeah, I think that's what I'm going to go with, because that's what my gut tells me to go with. Blue is what the perfectionist tells me to go with, and my pink is what my gut tells me to go with, and so then we go with that. But I got to change gloves because I've got paint all over these ones. All right, enough being silly. We're not here to be silly. We're here to be very serious art people, doing very serious artistic things. All right, gross. It's like half dried in there, and so it's all goopy. Kids see ghosts sometimes. Kids see ghosts sometimes. Kids see ghosts all the time. Kids are schizophrenic. Oh, I know what I did wrong here. That's why it's just dancing around. It's because I forgot to think about where the color was coming from. Or the light was coming from. All right. Now let's try to fix all of our problems. Wow. This brush is great for ink. And it's like made even better because it's partially like got dried up acrylic all over it. So it like holds its shape better, but the end of it is open. How do you guys feel about Action Bronson? I love Action Bronson. I think he's perhaps the most underrated artist of the 21st century. Outside of myself, of course. You know, I just realized I'm running into the classic problem of, oh, I don't want to mess it up. Bro, you're not going to mess it up. You're learning. There's no messing it up. Did you learn something? Then there's no messing it up. Then I think we go back over it a little bit more with blue and light blue, and then I think that'll be it. Okay, my friends, if you're seeing this, that means that you are at the end of the video now. So the audio cut out right at the end of my recording, so I chopped off the end of it, but it's okay, you're not missing anything. I've included the final piece here. What you're seeing right next to me is an old piece of mine that I'm going to be redoing. You might see it in next week's video, you might not. Just saying. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video enough to stick around to watch the next one. And I hope to see you again next week. Peace. What am I, Richard Nixon? What the fuck is that? Okay.